Good morning, YouTube family and friends. I hope you all had a great week. I had a pretty decent week. Today is Saturday, September 23rd, and I just completed week number 8 on Ozempic. So, yeah, I don't know if I talked about this in the past, but I have started working a second job. I needed to bring in some extra money because, as me and millions of other Americans know, student loan payments are kicking back in next month, and I am one with a lot of student loan debt. I've got my master's degree and going back to school. Yeah, I'm not going to get too much into that, but I needed to bring in some extra money. My I went ahead and applied for that new SAVE program for the student loan program that the current administration inputted, given that the courts turned down his offer to reduce student loan debt for forgiveness. And so, yeah, uh, I'm not going to say too much about it. I borrowed the money. I want to pay it back. I just think the interest rates are ridiculous. If any administration, Republican or Democrat, want to help people out with student loans, but they want to make the payments back, correct the interest rate. The interest rate is awful. But that's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, driving Uber, I decided to drive Uber. I've been doing it for, I'm my third week now, and it's going great. But I am putting in a lot of hours between the two jobs, but the money is good. So, but anyway, I'm not getting as much sleep now since I'm driving Uber at night. And so that takes up time away from going to the gym. So I'm not going to the gym as often as I should have or need to. I am trying to make the gym at least 3 days a week. Where I was going, on average, I was going 6 days a week. So I've cut my gym time in half. So I don't know if that plays a factor in any of this or not for my numbers this week. Uh, but yeah, midweek, I should say, I'm driving Uber. I was just going to do it in just really part time, just enough to make up the money I'm going to need starting next month. But money is so good, it's so easy, and I'm loving driving. I'm doing both Uber People and Uber Eats, or food delivery, or giving rides. So, but yeah, I'm putting in over 30 hours a week driving Uber at night. So, yeah, last night, Friday night, I started at 5:30 in the evening because I get off my regular job at 4:30. So, got off my job, ate supper, then I started driving. So I was driving Uber from 5:30 until 2:30 in the morning. So yeah, so I drove 9 hours last night. Make good money though. Boy, it's Friday and Saturday nights around here in the Omaha, Council Bluffs area, Iowa, Nebraska area, around on Missouri. Yeah, that's busy. It's a busy night. It was nonstop. So yeah, I got home, and by the time I settled into bed, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just now getting up. It's after 10:30 in the morning here, and I just got up. So that's, forgive me, I haven't did anything to make myself presentable, so you guys can deal with it. But yeah, but anyway, it was odd. The scale was odd this week because I do weigh myself periodically throughout the weekend. Last week I weighed in at 211, having a great 4 pound weight loss, 6 pounds in 2 weeks, and it was still going down there midweek. Uh, it was down to 209 on Wednesday, but for some reason, the last 2 days, I know I ate more yesterday. I worked from home yesterday, and when I work from home, I seem to eat more. I grazed throughout the day, but I still didn't eat that much. But I don't know, because I did go to the gym during the week. 2 days, I went Tuesday night and also Thursday night. I really hit the weights hard, so maybe that could account for why what the scale showed this morning. Because I said it was at 209 midweek, but this morning it was teetering between 211 and 213, depending on how I try to keep my, if you lean forward or lean backwards, it affects the scale because I don't have an electronic scale. It's a manual scale where you got the little dial that turns around when you step on it. So, but I always try to make sure I'm leaning, or I'm standing straight up. I'm not leaning too forward or too backwards, as long as I'm consistent with it. And it was going from 211 to 213. I finally got it to settle, I think, at a point where I normally am at 211. So the weight this week was a 0 on the scale. It could have actually been a gain, depending on where I let that thing settle from leaning forward or backwards. I said I try to get it where I'm consistent. I'm trying not to lean either way. So I landed on 211, a 0 for a weight loss or weight gain this week. I'm okay with that. So, but I'm going to. It's been a month since my last measurements of my chest and my gut. So let's go ahead and do that today, since I've done another 4 weeks on Ozempic. So I measure myself at the end of week 4. So let's go ahead and measure myself today, which is the end of week 8. So it's 1 month later, to see if I lost any more inches. Considering this past this 4 weeks, I've lost 6 pounds, which was basically from 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks prior to this week. So let's get at it. Warning, I'm taking my shirt off. So if you don't want to see me with my shirt off, fast forward to the results. So, but here we go. Oh, lost my balance a little bit. But I am getting good. I don't know if you can see that or not. Getting good definition there. And I'm getting solid muscle. That is solid muscle. I'm loving that. But okay, I could easily be a narcissist. Okay, to the measurements. Let's see where we're at here. So I get the same spot as I always do on measuring here. There we go. Drum roll, please. Same tension. Okay. There we go. So it's going to be inverted, but it's 45. So we got a 4, 5. It's 45. On chest, it was 46. So we lost 1 inch around the chest. Okay. Let's see where the gut's at. A big old gut. Okay, stand up straight. Don't suck anything in around the belly button. There we go. Try to get the same amount of tension, and it is 43. So 43 around the gut. No change. Yeah, the month ago it was 46 for the chest, 43 for the gut. And today it's 45 for the chest and 43 for the gut. No change on the gut. So I only lost 1 inch. That's okay, I guess. You know, like I said, this point of the weight loss journey, yeah, I know it's gonna get harder. That is a little disappointing because I want to lose this gut. At least look at that. Ugh, I hate that. My man boobies. I'm sure you guys are loving this. You're welcome. But anyway, yeah. Here's my side view. So I'm almost to a point. At some point, I'm going to need skin removal surgery, but I still got, look at all that. I'm still got, the fat in this area is just, it's the last thing to go. Still look like I'm pregnant. But yeah. And then got the side boobs. Oh, I love side boobs. Still got so much fat and skin. Like I said, I still got my bat wing on this end. This arm here, this arm's good. There's no loose skin on this one. There's very, very little. If I keep building up my arm muscle, yeah, there's no loose skin on this one, hardly at all. So, but on this side, my right side, this is my right side. I do got a nice little bat wing. So, but it's this part here that I really want to. Eventually, I'm going to want to take that off. Eventually, maybe I'll look into that more next summer. So, but anyway, there's that show part. Again, you're welcome. But okay, so let's go ahead and get to this week's shot at Ozempic at 0.5 for a dose. So again, take off the cap. As you can see, fluid looks good. Okay, you got your needle. Take off the protective cover. Screw it on. Okay, take off the first cap. Take off the second. Alright, so now you're going to move it to 0.5. There's 0.25. So take it down to 0.5. There we go. Alright. As you can see, the drippage, so needle is fine. Let's do the shot. I did this side last week. I remember what side I did this time. So I'm going to do this side this week. I did wash with soap and water. I haven't showered yet, but I did wash with soap and water just a few minutes ago. So, alright, so you're going to find a patch, a fat patch, about a couple inches away from the belly button. Make sure the counter is facing you so you can see a count. Alright, so you're going to stick it in there. Hold the needle in until the counter goes back to 0. There we go. And now you got to leave it in there for 6-7 seconds. Give enough time for that medicine to absorb into your fat cells. So if you pull out too soon, there's a chance some of that medicine will leak out. So you want to give it enough time to absorb in. So that should be good. And voila. These shots, I keep saying it, they're painless. They're painless. Even if you're someone who hates needles, it's just a little tiny needle. It's fine. So it's nothing. I always worry about giving myself a shot, but I was like, yeah. Okay, so I got the caps put back on the needle. I'm gonna unscrew it. And there we go. Put the lid back on. I got one more week left of the shot. It looks like I got one more dose left in this one. So, but that's it. That is my update. Ooh, I'm over 12 minutes. All right, I talk more about the stool thing than I thought I would in my driving the second job. Just started driving the second job, but I want to keep it real with you guys. I want to know what's happening. I hope that's second job working over 70 hours a week again, but it's different from when I was at the casino as a part-time job. I was working over 30 hours there, which put me over 70 hours a week. That was different because I had a set schedule. I was working till I would pretty much, yeah, I was working late nights. It's a different feel. I'm tired, but it's a different tired. I think it's a better tired. So I don't think this will derail my progress like it did many years ago when I had lost 85 pounds and started working a second job and had put it all, and I pretty much put most of it all back on. I don't think that's going to happen this time. So cross my fingers, pray for me that doesn't happen this time. So I see the blood doctor next Friday. So concerning my low platelet count, if you watched last video, you'll know that I've been running a very low platelet count. Not very low, but low. It keeps dropping. It's dropped four times in a row, 4 or 5 times in a row now. Last blood work, it was at 104,000. So it just keeps decreasing. So to be safe, we're seeing a blood doctor. So a hematologist, just to be on the safe side. Most likely it's all related to my liver disease, my liver cirrhosis, and because I have an enlarged spleen. But like I said, all my blood work, my liver came back better. They're all back in normal ranges. So there's no reason for that platelet count to continue to drop. So is it because of the enlarged spleen? And if so, why is that spleen not getting better or holding steady, since my blood work shows that all my liver enzymes, all that stuff are back in normal range? Or do I got something else going on? So hopefully the blood doctor can just confirm that nothing else is going on. That's what I'm hoping for. So, but we'll see what the blood doctor says next Friday, and I don't know if I'll get the answers right away. It might. So I don't know if I'll have the answers for next Saturday's video. It's possible that I see a doctor next Friday. I won't. If they do more tests, I might not get the results of the test back till the week after that. So we'll see. I'll keep you all informed. But okay, I'm going to say goodbye for now. Have a great weekend. great work week next week, and y'all be safe and enjoy life. Bye bye.